Yo, welcome back to Cat Sauce. Been doing some work on the kitty. We did some oil service on the transmission. Went with Emsoil for the tranny, for the engine. We flushed out the rear diff, put Emsoil gear oil in that. Tranny's interesting. It's got a metal plate with aluminum bolts. The first bolt we took off snapped in half. Took us 4 hours to get that fixed. Longer than servicing the damn tranny. And this is what we're working on now. It's definitely tedious, and FYI, if you're gonna use super glue instead of hot glue, I was using hot glue, but it was industrial glue gun, and so it was melting the fiber optics from the heat. So I switched to super glue, and that just made it brittle and break off. So it turned into a little bit of a nightmare. But we're in the process of checking the wiring, making sure we find the right fuse we want to use on this system to tuck it away and make it look nice. So we'll let you know where we get to on that. Still need to do a little bit of polishing and cleaning it after all this service is done. Then we got ordered some new brake pads because these make a bunch of dust and crap. So we'll get rid of that. We flushed all the fluids except for the antifreeze and the supercharger, which we could still do that because I got some of it. Yeah, and what else we got? Spark plugs. Yeah, that's my broski. He's the one doing most of the work while I tell him how great he does stuff like brake bolts. What else? Spark plugs, yeah. Belts. Oh, belts. And maybe a tensioner or something. We'll have to see. I think I get a slight squeal from one of them. But outside of that, it's been a bunch of work to do. Oh yes, and I did fix the radiator. See, it does not move anymore. 2 brackets right up here, plastic and rubber on the inside. I'll show you what was broken. Where'd you toss those, Dave?
I think I left them in the bag.
Well, they were on the chair, though. Did you leave them in the chair? Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, this one even lost the rubber piece. Broke off both sides. This one still got one side, the rubber's in it, but the other side's busted. So yeah, now the radiator hose won't get eaten up by the pulley, and the radiator won't bounce around. We even moved the condenser away from the radiator by using a belt. So I don't know if you remember, this was kind of U'd in there. Now we got some space. Just a belt, didn't have to remove anything. You getting constant right now from that one? All right, gotta go. All right, quick updates. Bought a filter that's way too big, but made it fit. Sits right under that vent. They have this metal plate that sits over it, but we don't need it. Weight reduction. Got it to fit, and it sits tight. But this side has all got new spark plugs. This side has got all old spark plugs. And I'm not going to do this side because I'm mechanically retarded. So I'll have my brother do it. He's got smaller hands. Look at these gorilla palms. So anyway, that's on. That's done. And, oh yeah, here's a little treat. Let's step away from the main entertainment to the secondary entertainment. So what we got here? Oh, yeah, there's a little kitty on the floor. Cat sauce. Oh, and if we sit in here, what do we got? What do we do? What was our special project? That's right. As we zoom in, we got starlights. Yeah. And people be doing this, you know, in their Chargers, Challengers, and all that. But if you look at mine, mine's got like a Milky Way, right? It goes from passenger side to the back driver's side. I ain't never seen anybody do that way. Everybody tries to even it out and space them up and make it look even Steven. But me, hell nah. We're going to make it unique like nobody else has got. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm first. Welcome to Starlight. All right, peace out.